Doopy-doopy-doo. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I restarted the software to see if that helps. I checked the broadband connection. It seems all right, but it might be because of winter also. I mean, I'm currently up north. Might be issues. Actually, I'm gonna see if the ISP says something. Which ISP do I have? Okay, cool. No disturbances. Okay. Yeah, the weather is okay. I'm not that far up. Okay. So we have a plan. So I'm a bit worried about this. Full test suite. Yeah, it's I mean, I can see why it's crazy for you. For me, it's crazy the other way around. Like that there wouldn't be any snow, because there was always snow when I was young. So I grew up in Stockholm, in the archipelago, and I remember it was snow every year for a few months. Because me and my friends went on the snow racers and yeah, snow racer derby. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe we go back to it now. Okay. Screw it. Is this the plan, by the way? This is the draft. Let's verify. Yes. So I'm a bit worried we'll add a bunch of tests. So we don't need many. Well, I guess I'll go through them. Sure. No. Please don't do anything weird. Okay. Nah, I'm not a streamer, really. I stream maybe a few times a year, just because every time I do it is because I think it would be a good idea to do some streaming. And I don't know. I should stream more. But I wouldn't consider myself a streamer. Fail. Dual code blocks. Okay. What are we talking about here? Task 3, step 3. Task 3. Fail. Finish closed. Has a bug. Tolerance. But that's... Hold on. Okay. That would be 0.1, right? Okay. Oops. Tolerance. That's fine. I mean, tolerance is just an argument. Good. Like, I do want to stream. It's just... It's really tiresome to be productive and stream at the same time. It's almost like pair programming, like all day long. It's intense. I mean, maybe it will work now. Because I took a break from client work recently. I thought I would focus on my game stuff for a while. And maybe I can do some streaming to self-promote, you know. Otherwise, I'll just do shorts or something. Okay. Let's see how Claude fares after all this setup. So I knew what I wanted. It was a pain to fix. So now I'm just going to review instead of type. Fun. Good times. Yep, I'm ready. Nah. That's fine. Stroke arcling sorting. Sure. Yes. I mean, if this works, I'll be impressed. I mean, if it does what I want it to do. If it follows the plan. Task 1 out of 6, yep. Yes. Man, my eyes are tearing up. I'm cold. Ah, fine, whatever. If you want to commit, commit. Man, this is slow. Okay, hold on. Okay, which branch is this? Coder. Future branch. Progress. Actually, do this. And do plans to do. Plans. There we go. What? Oh, it's a submodule. What? Right. Okay. There we go. So I don't want to babysit. Fatal. Right. That didn't work. Gosh darn it. Okay. Manual it is. Just 2. I mean, I prefer to work on 1 monitor, really. I just use 2 now for the streaming. Continue. So early in my career, I used a MacBook Air, 13-inch, and I just got used to it. Having multiple workspaces and multiple tabs, Tmux and stuff. Not specifically Tmux, but similar things. Tmux, I don't know when Tmux was created, but I started using it very late, like a few years ago. You know what? Just edit everything. I recently switched to Arch as well, Hyperland. And I really like it. A lot better than Ubuntu, actually. Oh, we have benchmarks. That's cool. Do we have... Oh, we don't have benchmarks for stroke, right? No. Okay. Nothing weird. All good. Tooling is easier. There's so many tools. Like yeah, it's just easier. Like getting Kubernetes installed, all the tools for that, all the node version manager stuff, paths. Like paths on Windows is annoying. I mean, you have everything on. You have access to everything you need on Linux and OS X. Maybe you have that on Windows also, but it's just different. Like if you want to create bash scripts, I mean, servers are mostly run on Linux, right? Unless you do .NET, I guess. If you use .NET, you should probably stick with Windows. True. True. Developing Windows takes more bravery. What's the diff so far? In source. In Curbo. Good. Annotated cumulative arclen. Annotate elements with arclen. Yes. Nothing weird yet. Okay, I have 1 hour-ish. Then I have to take lunch. Ooh. A test. This is not a good test. What? Why are you doing this to me? So this is not needed at all. Yoink. Be gone. No. Okay, sure, fine. Wait. Remove the test. It's already covered. Probably by dash sequence. Yeah, when you use WSL, that's where the path issues are come from. Also, at least when I tried WSL, if you use Node or NPM, so Windows does some sort of file scanning when you install packages, so it takes ages when you run npm ei or whatever. It might be fixed nowadays, I don't know. But it takes seconds on Linux and minutes on Windows. If you do WSL, that is. Yes. Windows is better. Yeah. If you do C#, .NET framework and everything, Windows definitely. If you ever step out of like .NET and stuff, then OS X or Linux is probably best. But that's a learning process. I actually don't know what kind of companies use .NET. I mean, it's usually Java, if anything. Like unless it's Node or Go, it's usually Java. I haven't heard much. The companies I've been at usually migrate from .NET to something else, usually Go. At least the past 5 years. So I don't know what you have to look forward to. Volvo and IKEA. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I moved it. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I moved it. There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, it's done. Okay, cool. Did you do a good job? If. Let's see. Fine. Annotate elements. Ooh. Hold on. Annotate. But, okay, hold on. Did you commit? Yep. Okay. But now I see we have annotate elements, which means we have to calculate the arc len again. We already do this in step function. Method. Can you solve that? You think? Yes. That is what I'm saying. Okay, the tricky part is the runs and output pass. Yada yada. Different geometry from the in. But you're thinking we should accumulate arc length elements get pushed forward. Blah 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 blah. Cast that will avoid the second part. Yes. I just want us to avoid the second pass. Yeah. I would probably have a foot in the .NET space and also have a foot in the other side of things, more open source stuff like Go, Node, not Java, but Go and Node. So if I were you, I would do .NET daytime, Go, or Node side projects. I'll probably also look at TanStack. Is that the name? TanStack. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I am not thinking about TanStack. That's the wrong thing. What's the name again? Darn it. Or was that tan stack once upon a time? Now it looks really bad. No, it's not tan stack. Damn, forgot. It was a really good website. Maybe it's gone. It was like a guide how to do everything. Like how to if you want to set up a website, your own website or something, it just guides you through how to set it up cheaply, like on a static cloud hosted bucket or something. So you can have your website for like a few cents a month, stuff like that. And I don't remember now what the name is of the website. Jamstack, maybe. Nope. Not Jamstack either. If I remember, I'll mention it. I would not recommend Python. There's a huge exodus to go, as far as I understand it, from Python. If you think in Python, you should think Go. Python was good. I mean, it's kind of good now, but I don't think there's an idea going there. Oh, right. What happened? You did something, I see. Oh, wow. What did you do? Subpath ranges. Okay. Annotate elements com. Okay. Subpath ranges. Fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice. We have the context here. But we're still calculating arclen here as well. Discord bot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can do it, I guess. But career-wise, job-wise, It's mostly data scientists who use Python. As far as I know today. Back in the day, I know a few places use it as backends. A few gaming companies. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I don't think Python is a good idea. Okay, where was I? So now we do arc length again anyway. Okay, how much context do we have? Yeah. Cool. Sure. Okay, but now we do arc len calculations twice. Still. Even if we don't make another pass. So I think we should. So this is what I tried to do before myself, but it was too much work. I think we should implement stroke L and implement into iterator for that. But no, hold on. How expensive is arclen? Really? Look at arclen and see how expensive it is to call. Hypotenuse shouldn't be expensive. Cubic base arclen expensive, yeah. Hey. And hypotenuse is cheap, right? I can't spell. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's introduce stroke L path, which is path L arclen, and implement into iter. Hold on. Stroke into iterator. go. And in Perl, implement iterator. Hold on. Maybe I can just say this. Let's introduce stroke L in place of path L in stroke RS. And return path L. And return. Okay, boom. Use stroke L iterator, but return path L. Sorting. But return path L to consumer, API consumer. So this was my idea from the start. But then Claude thought it could be clever. And apparently not. I mean, at a surface level, it works. What Claude did. But we double the amount of calls to the Arclan, which is not great. We should just piggyback on the current implementation, which is step, I think, or was it get input maybe? Here, get input. Here we already do Arclan. So I want to piggyback on this and say self Arclan is whatever the Arclan is. Oops. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Be right back. Okay. What did he do? Did Claude do a good job? Okay, stroke L. Like I wanted. But now we don't need annotated and stuff, right? Do we? Hold on. How did you interpret my reasoning? No. Okay, are we not done? Okay. Hey. If Claude is done here, he's failed. Miserably. Okay. Nope. I'm saying. Nope. You're calling our clan again. I'm saying. Let's. Okay. New branch. Git branch. Stroke L. Let's try again. So design stroke RS should have stroke L. No. Stroke L. Path L. Arclen. Instead of path L. Internally. We should use. Where is it? Not step. It was into get input. We should use dash iterator get input to get the arclen. Where we already calculated. Calculate arclen. The consumer API. Stroke. Is it stroke? Stroke. Stroke and stroke width. Right. Stroke and stroke width will still return stroke. Stroke will still return this path. And input should still be whatever this is. Yoink. This should be internal change only. Attempt number 2. And I have 30-ish minutes. Let's see. Looking at stroke on dash doesn't currently use arcane at all. It's because of segment order. We shall, without introducing expensive calls, sorted segments. Currently, the last segment is stashed and returned as the first segment due to close path logic. Yes. And just replacing first and last. I don't even know if this is a good way to solve it. So, what's happened here? Someone else attempted this, and they just okay. Right. So this seems to work so far, but then I have this. 4 2 4 1 4 4. Okay. So go from. So the current will break this. That's because it will issue the path 0 0, right? Mm-hmm. And then I had the best idea ever. Somewhere. Probably in the issue. This. But then I say order dash iterator. All right, okay. So create an order dash iterator. It returns the dash L. I'm gonna try this first. If this doesn't work, I guess I'll do the order dash iterator. Yes. I want to make sure I understand the segment ordering problem correctly. In the dash iterator, when a subpath is closed, the initial dash segment gets stashed to stash state and replayed later from stash. You want arclen attached to each element so you can sort or reorder these stash segments cheaply without recomputing arclen after the reordering. Is that the right picture, or is the ordering problem somewhere else in the pipeline? I just want to sort unstable by at some point after all the segments work. Where would you like sort to happen? Good question. Right. Maybe it doesn't work. Because the order needs to be if I use cumulative arclen and the segment order is wrong, and then I will just introduce arclen on each segment with same order. Damn. So the previous solution was actually wrong, I think. So instead, I think so if we do this after stroke expansion, we still get the same order with the final segment, or with the segment being first. I think. Hey. Long time no see. I got sick last week. That's why I didn't stream last week. If you were looking out for me. Just a moment. Okay. Nah, not the flu this time. Just a cold. It's just annoying. My eyes are watering. My nose is a bit clogged. No biggie. Just annoying. Thank you, though. How are you doing? But let's see, non-dashed. Okay, but the non. Oh, do we need that? Let's see. What's the actual bug? Stroke function with dashed stroke. Right. Okay. Okay. And the non-dashed version doesn't need to care about. Oh, number 2. Ah, I see. Yeah, Ramadan. How many days does it last? It's like a month or more. I had a few classmates who did the fasting when I was young, but I don't remember how long it is. For dash iterate output, which approach do you prefer? Dash yield stroke L. Collect, then annotate, internal only. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you need to conserve energy then. Also, can you chat about your projects? So I don't know if this will work. So the whole point, like, when we get to chat about this, let's see. So, not step, get input. What is the order when we get to get input? Okay, so first call, start needing. Yes, exactly. To the consumer. Consumer of the stroke function. Is it a function? Yes. But then, like, if the order is correct here, I don't even need the arclen. Right. If the order is the natural order here, we don't need the arclen really. Just right. Yes. Okay. So just putting the last segment, or hold on. Just moving the first segment to the last will probably break something, right? So what? Okay, let's do this. That sounds fun. I'll read out loud. I asked you something, right? And your response is, so I asked you if you can chat about the project, right? And you say, I don't have any, honestly, surprisingly. Oh, you don't have anything to chat about. The most productive you've been was summer 25. Okay. That's when you wrote a info stealer malware and a C2 command and control server that tells malwares what to do. Basic client server API with JSON, but it was fun. It sounds fun. I mean, you did it for good, right? I am assuming. Okay, let's do this instead. Chat about this and say, look at the conversation here. Boom. GH issue view. Yes. Am I the author? No. Yes. Exactly. Now you have more context. Yes. Exactly. Okay, so we do need the arclen, which I was unsure about. Or no, we don't need the arc length. We can just say we don't Need the arc. You can just store an index, I think. And if we just need an index, then I guess the other branch would work. So if I just skip Claude for now, and just do stroke arclen, just say, where are you? Where are you? Here we go. So annotated. Damn. Here. Maybe. Let's look at diff. So this is what I want to avoid. Or is it? Stroke undashed. Stroke undashed. But this is undashed, so I don't need it. Right. This path. Here. Here. Oops. Here. So when do we do the reordering? Man, I have to go soon. Ah. I have a meeting at 12. I'll be back this afternoon, I think, to work on something else. So we have stroke L, path L, dash internal, yada yada. Yes. Okay. Sure. Okay, one more time. Hippo. Okay, this should be gone. And say instead I say sure, no, I do enumerate index. Just say oh, hold on. This is the path L. No, this doesn't work. No, it's me. Something's up with my connection, I think. It's, I think my broadband connection is a bit messed up today. But my ISP doesn't tell me anything. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's something with Twitch. Might just be a prioritization thing. Like, I'm not a regular streamer, so they, yeah, probably do some sort of maintenance, and then they don't care if small streamers have small issues. Anyway, I have to go, unfortunately. I have a meeting in 8 minutes for an hour, and then I have to eat something. So I'll be back maybe in 2 hours ish. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you later.